Lovejoy and Mr. Overton. Do you remember that clearing by the Willamette River? Well, Mr. Lovejoy and Mr. Overton claimed it belonged to them. It probably wasn't fair, but the government in Oregon City sold them our land for only 25 cents.
Well, Mr. Overton, 25 cents for all of this land. I think we did quite well.
Yes, Mr. Lovejoy, we did. Perhaps someday people will build a few houses here, maybe a little town. Why, someday, maybe even a great city will be here.
Okay, now don't get so ahead of yourself. There's nothing here but some open land in the river. I mean, this place doesn't even have a name yet. Why, it's just called the Clearing.
Yes, but we could build a dock for ships, and then the town will grow. Mr. Overton was right. A few houses were built on the spot. But soon Mr. Overton wanted to leave to go to California, so he sold his half of the land to Mr. Pettygrove. But he didn't tell Mr. Pettygrove he had only paid pennies for it originally. That's right, Pettygrove, only $50 for all of this land. You'll never regret it. Best land in the world. I mean, why buy a town anywhere else? And, just for you, I'll throw in all these beautiful trees for free. And you know, free is a very good price.
Well, $50 seems like a lot of money for a town that doesn't have a name. I don't know.
Yes, but this hard-to-find location will really save you some money. At that price, really save you some money. And hey, if you don't buy from me today, I can't give you money.
Okay, $50 it is, Mr. Overton, but I won't pay a penny more.
So now the town was owned by Mr. Lovejoy and Mr. Pettygrove. The sale had one big problem. Didn't have any name.
Mr. Overton, Mr. Lovejoy, this sure is a nice town, but it really needs a name. Let's see, what can we name?
I know, let's name it after another town. That's what the Pilgrims did when they came to America. They named their towns after towns in England.
That's a good idea. Let's see, what can we name it?
Let's name it Boston, after my hometown in Massachusetts. Boston is a great city, and we want this to be a great city as well.
Mr. Lovejoy, I'm from Maine, and you know we don't think much of Boston in Maine. I suggest we name it Portland, after a very fair city in Maine.
See here, Mr. Pettygrove, I really think that it should be called Boston. After all, Boston is a bigger and more important city than your itty-bitty Portland.
See here, Mr. Lovejoy, Portland, Maine is a much more beautiful city than your ugly, stinking Boston.
It should be called Boston, that's final.
No, it should be called Portland, that's final.
Boston,
Portland,
Boston,
Portland,
Boston. All right, break it up, break it up. You sit over there, you over here.
I have an idea. Let's settle this by flipping a coin. You call it.
Heads. Tails.
Well, tails it is.
How about flipping best 2 out of 3?
Okay, best 2 out of 3. Call it again.
Tails again. How about flipping best 3 out of 5?
No, Mr. Lovejoy. She's Portland fair and square.
And so, the town was named Portland. By 1850, more and more houses were built. A newspaper was started. A dock was built, and Portland became a major port. Many trees were cut down, and the clearing was expanded. But soon, Portland got another name, Stumptown. See, when the men cut down trees, they often left the stumps still in the ground.
Are you alright? I'm so tired of these stumps everywhere in the road.